Right, guys, it's Wednesday the 9th of October 2019. We're just a day before starting our end of year 8-week challenge, our transformation challenge, and see if it's we can compile a bit of a platform for people to draw some inspiration from and maybe document someone's journey over that time and see what sort of results that they get in that period of time.
George Kapos. I'm a real estate agent from Bankstown in Sydney, and I'm here with the team at Rhino. Really excited for this 8-week challenge. I've been training with the team here for about 12 months, and I think I haven't been taking it seriously for a long period of time, and I think the time is now. Probably 128, 129 kilos. 28.
Let's go. Day one.
12965. Day one, baby.
That's fucking big, bro. Scary, isn't it? Reality check.
Bit of work to be done.
Plenty of work to be done.
It's about talking about moving forward. You know, these 8 weeks and beyond that, the little things that we're going to do to get you feeling better and hopefully see a bit of a shift in that number as well.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome.
You know, I guess a lot of the times people put down, priorities in life, and they put family, they put health, and work comes down the bottom of that list. But in reality, it's usually the other way around. We put work first before we put our health and family first, and that's the real priority. And for me, that's a reality check. I've just turned 41, so for me, it's about taking control of my health. It's probably been the last 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Where I used to be a smoker.
Wow.
So I used to be a smoker, and I quit.
Yeah.
Nearly 6 years ago. And
I remember you telling me when we were in Bali. I had no idea.
That's right. So just started eating more instead of smoking, and put on about 25 kilos.
Yeah.
And have struggled to take it off.
Yeah. But in that 5 years where you said that you quit smoking and you felt that you've maybe contributed to you putting on a bit of weight, like what else has been going on in life during those 5 years?
Kids, family,
of course.
Work. Yeah. So we get busy in life. I run a business. I run a real estate office.
Yeah.
And
so working pretty big hours and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Running 20 staff.
Wow.
It does get in the way of training, get in the way of
100%, mate,
you finish work late, you don't get home for dinner, you might stop and get some takeout somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
That for me has been a big contributor to me putting on this extra weight. But it's also not having health as my main focus.
Yeah.
Not having training, not having my diet as a main focus, and that's why this for me, it's at a point now where it's like it's been going on for far too long.
Yeah.
I don't feel good.
Yeah.
I'm getting older.
Yeah.
And the longer I wait to do this, the worse I'm going to feel.
Yeah.
And you don't know what else comes of that with other health issues and so forth. The knees start to hurt, joints start to hurt. Even just getting up and down sometimes, mate, is challenging.
Yeah.
My wife's getting upset with me because I keep buying new clothes every single year.
Can't afford it.
It's at a point now where it's like, I'm not buying any more clothes. We need to fit into the ones that I've got. But it's not only about that. It's about having that lifestyle change and having that consistency.
Yeah.
And that for me is more critical, because even if it takes me 12 months to get to my ideal weight or reach my goals, that's okay. As long as I have that lifestyle change, or make that lifestyle change and have that consistency.
That's
what's
really
important.
If you're really planning on having a big expectation of yourself and want to be helped, want to educate yourself, want to throw yourself in the deep end and get into it, buying into that vibe and buying into that culture and supporting other people as well as inspiring others from your effort, I think that's probably going to be a big priority, not just for us, but for everyone in the 8 weeks as well. Yeah. That we're all in this together. Our role down here is I'm holding space for 150 people over these 8 weeks, where I want to do everything I can in my power to give everyone the best opportunity to get great results, to learn more, and to feel better by the end of 8 weeks. So I reckon we're ready, and I'm excited to get it started.
As am I, mate. As am I.
Yeah, let's do it, Russ.
Good, mate. Thank you.
Let's do it.
We know the results outstanding. Without, bro. Just man, it's on a certain number. Don't worry about it, bro. You transform your life in a massive way.
Straight on once a while.
Mate, absolutely crushed today. I'm not gonna lie. He's
He's learned the right way to do things. He's transformed his body and his mind in a positive manner. And we had a chat last night before we got in today, and we said it's only going to be down from here. So we're looking for that 11 to 12 kilo range, which I know he has. But regardless of the result, he's absolutely crushed it. I'm so proud of him. So I'm nervous. Oh, he's killed it. Yeah, baby.
There you go. I think it's 13.5 kilos, brother.
Oh, good on you, my man.
Happy day.
Georgie, how good. Dude.
Look at a comparison. Yeah, 13.3 kilos, brother.
Yeah,
8 weeks.
Man, fantastic, eh? How good. Good on you, legend. So guys, here we are, post 8 week challenge with Georgie, the G-Train Kapos. Man, it's crazy to think that how fast this 8 weeks went. On my end, man, I could be more happier with the way you've went, and I think you'll say the same that we've kind of ticked off most of those goals. So, man, this is just a stepping stone for what we're going to achieve in the future.
Yeah, mate, thanks, Reese, and the rest of the crew. It's been a tremendous 8 weeks. So I haven't trained this way for a long time, and I haven't weighed what I'm weighing today for a very long time. So I feel really good. It's been a really good 8 weeks. Two things that I can take out of it is one, learning how to eat in a calorie deficit. Part of the calorie deficit was I was using an app to count my calories on a daily basis. Was it painful? Absolutely, having to put everything I ate into it. But one, it educated me on what foods
man.
I should eat and what I shouldn't eat. And it's interesting, eating some foods you think are healthy or not that many calories, and you put them into the calculator, it's like, whoa. So that was a massive learning curve for me. And the other thing that I did over the last 8 weeks that I haven't done consistently was actually train on a regular basis.
And
so
I think a lot of the guys, especially all the guys that run the boot camps and stuff, they continually saw that consistency of you turning up each week. And regardless of how many sessions you did each week, you maintain that from week 1 to week 8. How did you find the frequency of you training? You did make a bit of a big jump, but how did you find it through the 8 weeks?
Oh, look, my body was getting fatigued. I could feel it, but I guess, you've just got to push through and you break through that. And it's interesting, you change your diet, you get more active. The knees aren't hurting as bad.
Exactly, man, exactly.
The muscles are not hurting. You're getting up a lot fresher, far more energy through the day. It's interesting because I've noticed my performance at work improve. My results at work have improved. So, this has been a massive contributor to that happening as well. On Sunday, I'd actually set my week up in terms of what I wanted to do.
Awesome.
Things get in the way, but
that's life. That's going to happen all the time, man.
So for me, it was really just putting it into the calendar. It was non-negotiable. A client would ring me and say, listen, George, can you come and see me at 6 o'clock tonight? Look at the calendar. Nah, I've got to go see the boys at Rhino.
What that comes down to, and it's a lot of things that another thing you did well, is you prioritise this.
And you need to, and you need to. And the truth is, you think you're going to get up early, you're going to be more fatigued. You're not. You actually got more energy.
Yeah, you feel good, man, eh?
Absolutely. So there's no reason you can't do it, man.
How did you find that accountability for you was a big thing for you?
When I see a text message from Goodsy coming through, I start panicking.
That's it. Shit. That's it, eh? That's it.
Like, I don't get nervous, man. I see a text from Goodsy, like, oh, man, like this is like sweating here.
It probably got a little bit overwhelming at times.
Nah, it's all good. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Look, at the end of the day, even in my business, there's accountability for myself, there's accountability for my team. It's the same thing here. So, yourself, Goodsy, Ryan, and the rest of the crew, for me, you walk in this gym, there's accountability from everybody. There was support from everybody. And one of the things that I found amazing, that's what I love about this place, is it's not only the crew, it's the culture of everyone that trains here. So I had people that I have never even met high-fiving me.
Yeah, how good, eh?
So
really pumps up your tire.
So for me, I think this is what's great about this place, right? So and that keeps you going. So we're doing this for our health.
Yeah, exactly.
We're doing this to make sure we're the best we can be. But it's good that you got support from everyone around. Yeah, so in 8 weeks, I'm down 13.5 kilos.
Mate, outstanding.
It's massive. So I set a target of double digits.
Yep.
You know, if I got 10 plus,
Yep.
I was really happy. But to get 13.5 kilos is amazing. So I feel more energy. I'm sleeping better. So you know, my results are better at work. It's been a massive shift.
Pretty safe to say you've seen a dramatic increase in energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your love for training, and the best thing is that you've seen progress, and that's going to facilitate more progress because you see all this hard work you're putting in from week to week is paying off.
Yeah, spot on. And even with food, so now I'm just a lot more conscious around what I'm eating. You know, it's a Christmas period. A lot of functions on, so just being a lot more conscious. It's not to say I can't go out and not eat, but just being a bit more conscious about what I'm eating. You know, taking into account if I'm going out at night, eat less, a little bit less for the day. So whereas before, I didn't understand that.
That doesn't change from you to me. Yeah. We're all in the same boat here. Yeah. It doesn't matter the gender, the age, anything like that. We're all in the same boat. We all have to do the same thing to see continuous progress. So that's good, man. Like I said, I could have been more wrapped with that 8 weeks, but this 8 weeks is going to finish. The health and fitness stuff doesn't stop. Where do we see ourselves going from here? And is there any short-term or long-term goals you have in your mind right now?
Yeah, so look, it needs to continue. Look, 13.5 kilos is amazing, but I've still got a long way to go, right? So I haven't weighed under 100 kgs, probably for about 5-6 years. So the plan now is to go to double digits. This is going to continue. And
I hope everyone heard that.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah, accountability. Goods is over there, mate. He'll keep me accountable.
The big 9-9.
But yeah, look, and then continue from there. But it's an absolute must, yeah. So as you get older, it's harder to actually lose it. So it's really important to remain consistent.
Yeah.
So that's the plan, man. From here, that's the plan. Double digits.
Great, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks, Legend.
Couldn't be more proud of you, brother.
Appreciate your help. Thank you.
Massive congratulations, Georgie. If you could give anyone advice now that's feeling down and out with their health, you know, mentally feeling like the task ahead of them is too much, what would you say to that person?
You know, it's interesting. A lot of times when I want to stop or I feel like I've had enough, one thing I go back to is our Bali retreat, climbing the mountain. And I remember walking up there and you're behind me and you say, mate, just 1 foot in front of the other. Just 1 foot in front of the other. Just one step at a time, man.
You've got to start
somewhere. So, you know, for me it was like, just come in and train every day, eat well every day. That's all you can do. Forget about a week, forget about a month, forget about the next 6 months. It's all about what you do on a daily basis. So the results will come.
Yes.
And that's one thing, like I'd train for 2 weeks and think to myself, oh, I haven't lost 10 kilos. It's just ridiculous to think like that. But that's how I think, right?
Yeah.
Whereas now it's all about, you know, we're here 8 weeks later, 13.5 kilos down. All I did was focus on a daily basis. Yeah. So I think for me, if I can say anything to anyone that wants to get started, it's actually just focusing on the day.
Yeah.
And if you focus on each day,
you can string a few of them together.
And then you know what, that's when the results will come. But then it just motivates you to keep going from there,
crazy.
Right? Yeah.
Crazy to hear that because I would never ever think you would say that 8 weeks ago, eh?
Yeah. But that's what I think. Just focus on each day, focus on each meal, focus on each training session. I think before you know it, it's 8 weeks later and you're 13.5 kilos down.
That's it. Yeah.
So that's what I think.
It's incredible. Good on you, brother.
Thanks, Legend. Appreciate it.
Mate, you're really going to inspire a lot of people through this. So
appreciate it.
Brother.
Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your support.
Awesome, brother.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, baby.
All right.
The feels. Oh,
wait till I get to 99 kilos.